Hi everyone, and welcome to Classic Car Corner. In today's video, we're diving into 20 classic cars available on the marketplace for some seriously low prices. Stick around to see some fantastic deals.
Number 1.
This 1967 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme S, listed at $15,000, is a vintage muscle car that embodies the performance focus of late 1960s American automotive culture. Located in Brandywine, Maryland, the car is powered by a 455 cubic inch Oldsmobile Modella racing engine, reportedly ordered brand new by the previous owner. According to the seller, the engine has only 2 runs on it, indicating minimal use since installation. Backing the power plant is a turbo 400 automatic transmission paired with a 12-bolt rear end featuring aggressive 4.56 gearing, making it well-suited for drag strip performance or serious street cruising. The vehicle is also equipped with an 8-point roll cage, emphasizing its racing intentions and reinforcing the idea that no expense was spared during its build. The drivetrain combination, along with the reinforced chassis setup, makes this Cutlass Supreme a strong candidate for high-performance applications. The seller notes that the car has been sitting for the last 10 years, which suggests that while it was once built with precision and performance in mind, it will likely require some recommissioning work to get it road or track-ready again. Still, the essential hardware remains in place and offers a solid foundation for someone looking to bring this project back to life. Cosmetic and interior details are not provided in the listing, but the car's focus on performance enhancements implies it may have been used primarily for racing or spirited driving. The lack of mention regarding the condition of paint, trim, or upholstery means prospective buyers should expect to evaluate those elements in person. However, given the custom drivetrain and safety additions, this vehicle leans heavily into its identity as a purpose-built machine rather than a show-quality cruiser. The presence of specialized components like the Modella racing engine and 8-point cage also adds to the car's niche appeal among performance enthusiasts. This 1967 Cutlass Supreme S offers a unique opportunity for someone seeking a classic muscle car with serious potential and a racing pedigree. Priced at $15,000 or best offer, the seller appears motivated and open to negotiations, emphasizing a desire for a quick sale. For the right buyer, this Oldsmobile could be transformed into a standout street or strip car with relatively minimal investment, especially considering the high-cost components already in place. Whether as a restoration project or a reawakening of a retired racer, this Cutlass Supreme holds significant promise.
Number 2.
This 1978 Chevrolet Nova Custom, priced at $10,900, is a clean and well-maintained example of a late 70s two-door American classic. Located in West Hartford, Connecticut, this particular Nova features a matching numbers 305 cubic inch V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission, offering a reliable and smooth driving experience. The car has just 90,000 original miles and retains its factory air conditioning system, making it an appealing option for those who appreciate both comfort and originality in a vintage ride. Originally sourced from Puerto Rico, the car presents an exceptionally solid body with no rust issues reported. The exterior has been repainted. While not original, the paint is described as nice and presents well. The body is in perfect condition according to the seller, with no dents, damage, or visible flaws, and the chrome and trim are all in good shape. It rides on new Chevy rally wheels fitted with new tires, adding a bit of classic styling while enhancing road performance. This Nova is said to be ready for regular use or weekend cruising, making it an excellent choice for anyone looking for a dependable vintage car that still turns heads. The seller confidently states that it could be driven anywhere, a testament to the vehicle's solid mechanical condition. Inside, while no detailed description of the interior materials or features is provided, the overall impression is that this Nova has been well cared for and remains a very presentable car for its age. The combination of original drivetrain, clean lines, and thoughtful updates like the wheels and tires suggest that the vehicle has been preserved with pride and used responsibly. This Nova has clearly served as a beloved classic for its current owner, who is only selling due to acquiring a new project. Its condition reflects ongoing attention and enthusiasm rather than neglect or hard use. At $10,900 firm, the seller is not open to trades and stands by the value being offered. Delivery within a 250-mile radius of central Connecticut is available for a reasonable fee, providing convenience for buyers within the region. This Chevrolet Nova Custom offers a strong balance of originality, performance, and style at a fair price. For someone seeking a rust-free, ready-to-enjoy classic that doesn't require restoration, this Nova could be a great addition to any collection or a solid first step into the vintage car hobby.
Number 3.
This 1961 Mercury Meteor, offered at $18,500, presents a unique blend of classic styling and modern upgrades. Located in Eldon, Missouri, the car features a 390 cubic inch V8 engine of unspecified year mated to an automatic transmission, delivering robust performance typical of early 1960s full-size American sedans. The vehicle also benefits from power steering and power brakes, enhancing drivability and making it more comfortable for modern use. It rides on an air ride suspension setup in the rear, which not only improves ride quality but also adds a custom touch to its stance and handling. Mechanically, the Meteor has seen notable updates including a new fuel pump and recent work on the fuel system, ensuring consistent and dependable operation. The braking system has been completely refreshed with new components all around, adding an important layer of safety to the driving experience. The car also features dual exhaust, contributing to a deeper sound and improved performance, all of which complements the powerful V8 under the hood. The seller describes it as a great running car, ready to enjoy without needing major mechanical attention. Aesthetically, this Mercury stands out with its custom paint and pinstriping, giving it a hot rod-inspired visual appeal. The body appears to be in very good condition, with personalized detailing that adds character without straying too far from its classic roots. The interior features custom tuck and roll upholstery, maintaining a vintage vibe while also providing a tailored, comfortable cabin. While the car does not have air conditioning, the presence of key comforts like power steering and brakes makes it practical enough for regular driving or weekend use. This Mercury Meteor is an appealing option for buyers looking for a turnkey classic with a strong visual presence and updated mechanicals. At $18,500, it offers a distinct blend of originality and custom work, ideal for someone who appreciates the aesthetics of vintage American cars but wants something a little different from the usual offerings. Its combination of strong running gear, eye-catching details, and comfortable interior make it a standout choice for classic car enthusiasts or custom car collectors seeking something out of the ordinary.
Number 4.
This 1953 Chevrolet Bel Air Classic, offered at $14,500, is a solid and nicely preserved example of early 1950s American automotive design, blending vintage charm with practical upgrades for modern drivability. Located in Canton, Georgia, this Bel Air is powered by a 235 cubic inch inline-six engine, which was the factory-correct power plant for this model year. The engine is reported to run well, and the car drives smoothly, making it a capable and dependable cruiser for weekend outings or local car shows. Unlike many vehicles of its era, this Bel Air has been converted to a 12-volt electrical system, a desirable upgrade that allows for more reliable starting, brighter lighting, and easier compatibility with modern accessories. One of the standout features of this 1953 Chevrolet is the inclusion of a functional air conditioning system, which blows cold and adds significant comfort during warm weather driving. It's a rare and welcome feature for a car of this vintage, especially one that retains much of its classic appearance. All of the gauges are reported to be in working order, further reinforcing the idea that this car is both usable and well-maintained. The presence of a working radio also adds to the enjoyment factor, giving occupants a bit of nostalgia while cruising in a true American classic. The seller notes that the car is rust-free, which is a major advantage when considering a vehicle of this age, and a testament to how well the body has been preserved or restored over the years. The exterior of the Bel Air carries the timeless lines and chrome-heavy detailing that defined Chevrolet's post-war era. While no specific mention is made of the paint's condition or interior styling, the fact that the vehicle is described as clean and rust-free strongly suggests it presents well. The classic body styling, signature grille, and bright work all help this Bel Air stand out as an icon of early 1950s Americana. Given its reliable mechanicals and clean appearance, it could easily serve as either a weekend driver or a strong foundation for further restoration and personalization, depending on the preferences of the next owner. At $14,500, this Chevrolet Bel Air represents an appealing mix of vintage styling and useful updates, making it an attractive choice for both seasoned collectors and newcomers to the classic car hobby. The seller is open to trades, whether up or down in value, offering potential flexibility for those with other interesting vehicles or projects to offer. The clean title and road-ready condition only add to its appeal, creating a worry-free entry point into 1950s motoring. Whether kept in its current state as a charming cruiser or further customized into a showpiece, this Bel Air delivers timeless appeal with just enough modern comfort to enjoy every mile.
Number 5.
This 1961 Ford Falcon, listed at $20,000, is a striking and show-worthy example of early 1960s compact American muscle. Located in Elizabeth, West Virginia, this particular Falcon has been extensively upgraded and meticulously maintained, earning trophy wins at every show it has entered, according to the seller. Under the hood sits a 302 cubic inch V8 engine mated to an automatic transmission, providing a strong and responsive powertrain that transforms this once-economy car into a true performer. The build blends the lightweight agility of the original Falcon platform with the punch and reliability of a modernized V8 setup, making it not just a showpiece but also a car that is ready to drive and enjoy. The car is finished in a bold and eye-catching Matador red exterior, a color that beautifully accentuates the Falcon's classic lines and enhances its presence both on the road and at shows. The paint is described as flawless, with no bubbles or imperfections, and the body is completely rust-free, including the floor, which often suffers in cars of this vintage. All exterior lighting is fully functional, and every piece of glass is intact and clear, free from cracks or fogging. This Falcon represents a high-quality example where attention to detail is evident in every panel and corner, from the glistening chrome to the fresh, consistent paintwork that presents as if it were done yesterday. Inside, the clean black interior complements the vibrant exterior and continues the theme of precision and care. The upholstery, dashboard, and trim appear to be in excellent condition, and all electric components are functioning flawlessly, including gauges, lighting, and accessories. The layout remains classic, but everything feels fresh and operational, making for a comfortable and confident driving experience. The car is described by the seller as super nice, and its track record of consistent show wins backs up that claim with real-world recognition. Every element, from the interior detailing to the drivetrain, contributes to a cohesive presentation that reflects the owner's pride in ownership and commitment to quality. At $20,000, this 1961 Ford Falcon is positioned as a premium example of the model, and rightfully so, given its trophy-winning pedigree, upgraded powertrain, and show-quality cosmetics. The seller is open to a partial trade with cash included on the buyer's end, providing some room for flexibility while keeping the focus on serious buyers only. This is not a project car or a driver with potential. It's already at a level where it can be shown, driven, and thoroughly enjoyed from day one. For someone seeking a turnkey classic that combines performance, style, and proven appeal, this Falcon offers a rare opportunity to own a standout piece of early 60s American automotive history.
Number 6.
This 1955 Oldsmobile Super 88, offered at $18,500, is a striking hardtop coupe that blends original charm with custom touches, offering a perfect starting point for a full Restomod build or a unique cruiser as is. Located in Ringgold, Georgia, this car retains its original 324 cubic inch V8 engine and automatic transmission, delivering authentic mid-50s Oldsmobile performance with the added convenience of power steering and power brakes. It runs and drives well with a smooth ride and strong road presence. The seller notes a common 324 lifter tap noise from the engine that quiets down as it warms up, an issue known for this motor and relatively simple to address. Despite this, the car remains roadworthy, and the current owner had plans to install an LS motor and upgrade the brakes before life priorities shifted. Visually, the car is exceptional. The body is described as super slick, with outstanding paint quality throughout. The white exterior has a subtle pearl effect that adds depth, while the sea foam green provides a classic mid-century tone that enhances its standout character. Unlike many restorations, the bumpers have been painted to match, giving the car a more modern, smoothed-over appearance that sets it apart from the usual chrome-heavy restorations. This detail, combined with the tasteful choice of wheels and tires, makes it look ready for the next phase of transformation into a show-stopping restomod. However, even in its current state, the car already commands attention and turns heads wherever it goes. Inside, the interior is in very nice condition and reflects the same level of care as the exterior. The dash is described as amazing, with crisp detailing that adds to the overall high-quality presentation of the vehicle. While many of these 1950s classics show signs of wear or need extensive upholstery work, this Olds appears to have been preserved or restored with a strong emphasis on maintaining visual appeal and period-correct charm. The cabin complements the sleek bodywork, providing a comfortable space that blends vintage design with potential for modern updates if desired. Whether kept original or updated with modern amenities, the foundation here is both clean and compelling. At $18,500, this Super 88 is competitively priced for its condition and visual impact. The seller is open to trades, although cash is preferred to help fund a real estate purchase. This Oldsmobile offers a distinctive alternative to the more commonly seen Tri-5 Chevrolets and provides a rare opportunity to stand out at shows or cruises with a car that's far less common but equally, if not more, eye-catching. With solid mechanicals, excellent bodywork, and strong restomod potential, this 55 Super 88 is ready to be enjoyed today and taken to the next level tomorrow by a buyer with vision and appreciation for vintage Oldsmobile style.
Number 7.
This 1953 Ford Victoria, listed at $14,500 or best offer, is a classic two-door hardtop that combines old-school style with tasteful mechanical upgrades for a unique vintage driving experience. Located in Monte, Indiana, this Victoria is powered by a legendary flathead V8 equipped with triple carburetors, commonly referred to as 3 deuces, offering improved breathing and a more aggressive tone compared to stock configurations. The engine is mated to a 5-speed transmission sourced from a Chevrolet S10, giving the car improved drivability and highway cruising ability over the original gearbox. The result is a smooth-running, easy-shifting hot rod that maintains vintage character while benefiting from thoughtful updates. The vehicle features a lowered stance and wide white-wall tires, which enhance its classic profile and provide an unmistakable early 50s street rod aesthetic. Though the restoration is described as older, the car still presents well with a confident, patina-rich charm. The body shows some minor chips and scratches, as expected for a vehicle that has been driven and enjoyed rather than hidden away. Despite its cosmetic imperfections, the car remains structurally sound and visually appealing, exuding authenticity and personality. It offers the kind of approachable finish that invites use rather than demanding perfection, perfect for someone who wants a head-turning cruiser without worrying about every speck of dust or scratch. Inside, while the listing doesn't provide detailed photos or descriptions of the interior, the overall impression is that of a driver-quality classic that prioritizes fun behind the wheel over show car restoration. The custom drivetrain and lowered stance make this Victoria feel more like a period street rod than a museum piece. The inclusion of a 5-speed manual gives the driver more control and engagement than the original 3-on, the Tree or Fordomatic setups, making this a great candidate for weekend drives, local shows, or just reliving the feel of classic American motoring with some added flair. At $14,500, this 1953 Ford Victoria stands as an affordable and character-rich entry into the world of classic customs and vintage hot rods. The seller is open to offers, providing some negotiation room for buyers who recognize the value in the mechanical upgrades and well-aged styling. With its reliable flathead V8, upgraded transmission, and unmistakable stance, this Victoria is more than just a pretty face. It's a drivable, road-ready classic that delivers smiles per mile. Whether left as is or used as a base for further personalization, it offers timeless appeal for anyone who appreciates traditional American custom culture.
Number 8.
This 1973 Dodge Charger, priced at $11,500, is a one-owner classic muscle car that remains impressively original and offers a compelling opportunity for Mopar enthusiasts. Located in York, Pennsylvania, and offered by Ricky Brothers Auto Sales, this Charger features its original factory-applied paint, adding to its authenticity and collector value. Under the hood is a 340 cubic inch V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission, delivering strong performance and reliability. The 340 was known for its balance of power and efficiency, making it a highly respected engine in Dodge's performance lineup of the era. The car starts, runs, and drives, indicating it's in usable mechanical condition despite its age. One of the standout elements of this Charger is its factory-installed air conditioning system, which adds both value and comfort, especially rare and desirable in classic muscle cars from this time period. Being a one-owner vehicle, there's likely a strong history of consistent ownership and care, even if some cosmetic or mechanical updates may be needed. The fact that it still wears its original paint suggests it has not been heavily modified or restored, which is increasingly rare in the classic car world. That originality may come with signs of wear, but it also adds to the car's historic integrity and appeal among purists and restoration-minded buyers. Though no detailed interior information is provided, a car with one-owner status and factory air conditioning often indicates that it was originally a well-optioned vehicle. The overall structure and presence of the car appear intact, offering a strong foundation for light refurbishment or even a full restoration. With its clean lines, aggressive stance, and muscle-era design cues, the 1973 Charger stands out from other mid-70s offerings and still commands attention at shows and on the road. The model year also marks one of the final years before stricter emissions and design regulations began to heavily impact muscle car performance and styling. At $11,500, this Dodge Charger represents an accessible way into the Mopar muscle scene, especially with its desirable 340 engine, automatic transmission, and factory AC. Its originality and single-owner history set it apart from the many heavily altered or neglected examples on the market. Whether preserved as a survivor, lightly restored for reliable cruising, or transformed into a more aggressive build, this Charger offers a solid blend of history, potential, and classic V8 performance. For buyers seeking a genuine vintage muscle car experience with room for personalization or preservation, this 73 Dodge presents real value.
Number 9.
This 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, offered at $18,500, is a classic four-door sedan that captures the charm and elegance of mid-1950s American motoring. Located in Sykesville, Maryland, this Bel Air is powered by a dependable inline six-cylinder engine mated to an automatic transmission, offering a smooth and easy driving experience. While many examples of this era have been modified or converted to V8 power, this car remains true to its original configuration, making it a solid choice for enthusiasts who appreciate authenticity. The car is said to run well, and the mechanical systems are fully functional, indicating that it's ready for regular use or weekend enjoyment. The exterior of the vehicle is finished in an attractive red and white two-tone paint scheme that highlights the Bel Air's signature styling cues. From the distinctive chrome trim to the smooth lines and iconic body shape, this sedan carries all the visual hallmarks that made the 1955 model year so memorable. All exterior lights are in working order, and every pane of glass is intact with no cracks, further supporting the idea that this is a well-cared-for classic. New tires have also been installed, adding both safety and reliability for anyone planning to drive and enjoy the car without the immediate need for maintenance. Inside, the Bel Air features a gray interior that appears clean and intact, offering a comfortable and period-correct environment. All gauges and electric components are fully operational, a rarity in vehicles of this age unless they've been maintained or updated with care. The dashboard, switches, and instrumentation seem to be in good condition, and the overall cabin presents itself as a welcoming space that retains the vintage appeal of the 1950s without the distractions of heavy modification. The condition of the interior complements the car's mechanical soundness, rounding out a package that's as functional as it is nostalgic. At $18,500, this 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air represents a compelling value for buyers seeking a classic American sedan that's both stylish and road-ready. Its originality, combined with recent updates like new tires and fully functioning electronics, makes it an ideal candidate for someone looking to own a genuine slice of automotive history without taking on a major restoration project. Whether used as a weekend cruiser, a local showpiece, or simply a conversation-starting ride for leisurely drives, this Bel Air delivers timeless design, dependable performance, and a level of completeness that's becoming increasingly hard to find in unrestored classics.
Number 10.
This 1956 Ford Mainline, listed at $8,000, is a budget-friendly classic that has been tastefully upgraded with more modern mechanical components to improve performance and reliability. Located in Due West, South Carolina, this Ford features a 302 cubic inch V8 engine sourced from a 1980 Lincoln, paired with a C4 automatic transmission and matching rear end. This combination gives the car a noticeable performance boost over its original factory setup and opens the door to further customization or restoration. The front end has been updated with disc brakes, enhancing stopping power and drivability, an important improvement for any classic vehicle intended for real-world use. The car also rides on a set of new tires installed just 4 months ago, adding another level of readiness for the road. In addition to that, the drive shaft has been balanced and equipped with a new yoke and joints, showing that some recent mechanical care has been given to essential components. While the car was previously shifting properly, the seller notes that the transmission is currently not shifting into higher gears, indicating that some attention will be required to address this issue. There's also mention of a current drain if the battery remains connected, which is likely an electrical issue that will need to be diagnosed and resolved. Despite these challenges, the car still starts and drives, making it a functional project with plenty of potential. Cosmetically, no detailed description of the paint, interior, or body condition is given, but the overall tone of the listing suggests that the car is more of a mechanically inclined project than a showpiece. The presence of upgraded components like the Lincoln V8, C4 trans, and front disc brakes indicates that performance and functionality were priorities in its recent history. That makes this Mainline a strong candidate for someone looking to build a reliable restomod or cruiser on a budget, rather than a concours-level restoration. The classic 50s body style combined with the late 70s/early 80s drivetrain provides a solid foundation for creativity and personalization. At $8,000, this Ford Mainline presents an affordable entry into the world of classic car ownership, particularly for mechanically minded buyers who are comfortable addressing minor transmission or electrical issues. The seller is firm on not considering offers unless made in person and notes that the vehicle is not available for viewing on Sundays. Still, for those seeking a vintage car with essential upgrades already in place and willing to put in a bit of effort, this Mainline offers considerable value. With the right attention, it could be transformed into a reliable, head-turning custom cruiser while preserving the charm of its mid-century American roots.
Number 11.
This 1972 Mercury Cougar XR7, priced at $10,000, is a compelling classic project car that offers strong mechanical fundamentals with a solid platform for restoration or customization. Located in Paxton, Illinois, this Cougar is powered by a V8 engine that has already received some key updates, including new gaskets all around and a new timing chain. The seller notes that there are no oil leaks and the car starts right up without hesitation, though it could benefit from a bit of tuning to achieve optimal performance. These recent engine improvements indicate that the drivetrain is in working order and has been maintained with reliability in mind, an important foundation for any classic car enthusiast. Mechanically, other recent upgrades include the replacement of the rear leaf springs, bushings, and both rear wheel cylinders, addressing common suspension and braking wear points in vintage vehicles. These improvements help ensure safer and more comfortable driving, particularly for a car of this age. The seller has also performed a fair amount of rust repair, specifically around the front bumper mounting area and under the fenders. However, the body still requires some attention, especially on the rear driver's side panel and front panels, which need additional work to reach a show quality standard. The trunk is dry, a good sign in terms of weather sealing, but new skirt panels are recommended to complete the rear section. Cosmetically, the car retains much of its original styling, but the vinyl top needs to be redone, and some of the body panels show where that would be expected in a 50-year-old vehicle. The tires are reportedly still in great shape, offering some immediate savings for the next owner. The seller mentions that the front end was next in line for rebuilding, suggesting a clear maintenance plan was in place before deciding to sell. While it's not a finished example by any means, the car offers a great base, especially for someone looking to either restore it back to original XR7 specifications or modify it into a unique street cruiser with personal touches. At $10,000, this 1972 Mercury Cougar XR7 is attractively priced for a running, largely complete classic with mechanical updates and honest disclosures about its remaining needs. It represents an opportunity for a hands-on enthusiast who wants a muscle-era Mercury that's rare enough to stand out but still accessible in terms of parts and support. Whether you choose to restore it fully, preserve its patina, or go the Restomod route, this Cougar offers character, potential, and V8-powered fun in a body style that blends aggression with 70s luxury. With much of the hard work already started, it's a project with a head start and a path toward real payoff.
Number 12.
This 1972 Chevrolet Corvette T-Top, offered at $12,000, is a classic American sports car with strong bones and a solid foundation for restoration or recommissioning. Located in Farmington Hills, Michigan, this Corvette features a desirable 4-speed manual transmission paired with a V8 engine that, while not currently running, has not seized. The seller notes that the motor was manually turned over recently using a wrench, suggesting that the internal components are still free and capable of running with proper servicing. Although it has not been started in several years, some initial maintenance has already been performed, including a fresh oil change, new spark plugs, and the installation of a brand new battery. For someone mechanically inclined, this Corvette offers an exciting project that starts with a well-preserved drivetrain and desirable factory features. With just 94,000 original miles, the car maintains a level of originality that adds to its collector value. It has been garage-kept its entire life, which has helped preserve the body and structural components. The exterior wears a vibrant Toronto orange paint job that is nearly brand new and shows extremely well according to the seller. The fiberglass body is in excellent shape with no rust issues, a major plus for any vintage Corvette project. The car sits on brand new tires, further adding to its value and bringing it one step closer to being roadworthy. While it will require some mechanical attention to become drivable again, its visual presentation already makes a strong first impression. The interior includes original components such as the factory seats, door panels, and hood, all of which are included in the sale and are described as being in great shape. These parts add significant value and authenticity, especially for a buyer looking to complete the car in a factory-correct manner. All lights and gauges reportedly worked before the vehicle was last parked, suggesting that the electrical systems are intact. Though the cabin may require some reassembly or light refurbishment, the inclusion of these original parts means a lot of the heavy lifting has already been done in terms of sourcing and matching components. The iconic T-Top configuration offers an open-air experience that enhances the Corvette's reputation as a true driver's car, making this a rewarding candidate for restoration. Priced at $12,000 and with the title in hand, this Corvette is positioned as a negotiable, serious project car for a buyer ready to breathe new life into a dormant but fundamentally strong classic. The seller emphasizes that he does not have time to finish the car and is open to discussing more details with serious buyers only. For those seeking a solid, rust-free C3 with a manual gearbox and striking color, this Corvette provides a rare opportunity to take on a project with loads of potential. Whether you're looking to restore it to showroom condition or build a custom weekend cruiser, this 1972 T-Top is a great entry point into the world of classic Corvette ownership.
Number 13.
This 1967 Dodge Coronet convertible, listed at $30,000, is a beautifully preserved and well-maintained example of Mopar's late-60s design, offering open-air motoring with factory originality and big-block performance. Located in the Midway Airport area of Chicago, Illinois, this Coronet boasts just 76,234 miles and retains its original, numbers-matching big block V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission. The drivetrain setup offers strong, classic Mopar performance, and the car's overall condition suggests it has been cherished and properly cared for throughout its life. As a convertible, it provides the quintessential vintage driving experience, crisp, muscular styling with the freedom of a drop-top design. One of the standout features of this particular Coronet is its originality. The car still wears all of its original body panels, a rarity among classics of this era, especially convertibles. Even more impressively, everything on the car works, including the radio, highlighting the level of preservation and functionality rarely seen in unrestored vehicles. Described as an original California car, this Coronet benefits from a rust-free history and a body that has never been exposed to the harsh conditions of salt-covered winter roads. The undercarriage is reported to be in amazing condition, offering peace of mind for any prospective buyer concerned about structural integrity or hidden corrosion. Cosmetically, both the interior and convertible top are in excellent shape, indicating that the car has been stored with care and likely garaged for much of its life. The interior maintains its original charm with factory-correct materials and components, showing minimal wear consistent with its relatively low mileage. The convertible top fits well and appears clean, making the car suitable for both show use and weekend driving. Its solid, rust-free body and clean lines give it the kind of visual appeal that turns heads at car shows or on a sunny backroad cruise, all while retaining the feel of a factory-spec machine rather than a modified hot rod. At $30,000, this 1967 Dodge Coronet convertible offers strong value for collectors and enthusiasts seeking a genuine, numbers-matching big block Mopar with drop-top fun and long-term investment potential. Its California roots, originality, and well-documented condition make it a rare find in a segment often plagued by rust or poorly executed restorations. Whether added to a high-end collection or used as a stylish weekend cruiser, this Coronet delivers everything a classic car lover could want: power, authenticity, beauty, and a ride that's just as enjoyable with the top down as it is admired from afar.
Number 14.
This 1969 Chevrolet Impala Custom two-door coupe, offered at $18,000 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, is a well-preserved and stylish example of late 60s American muscle luxury. Painted in a vibrant and period-correct turquoise, the car commands attention with its bold lines, wide stance, and classic coupe profile. Under the hood lies a dependable and time-tested 350 turbofire small-block V8 engine, topped with a 4-barrel carburetor. This drivetrain setup delivers strong cruising power and makes for a confident driver on the road, backed by the reputation of GM's reliable small-block performance. The seller notes the car runs and drives great, confirming that it's more than just a pretty face, it's ready for the open road. The overall condition of this Impala suggests that it's been well looked after. While the paint is not advertised as new, it maintains a glossy and attractive finish, with just one small area of surface rust noted and shown in the video. This honesty in presentation is refreshing and implies the car has not been hastily covered up, making it a trustworthy example for buyers seeking transparency. The chrome trim, often a casualty of time on these big-body Chevys, is stated to be in good condition throughout, adding to the car's visual appeal and helping maintain its original 1969 charm. Adding to its vintage muscle persona are a set of period-correct Kragar chrome faux wire wheels, wrapped in new tires. This wheel and tire combination perfectly complements the car's late 60s styling, evoking a subtle lowrider or boulevard cruiser vibe that turns heads without screaming for attention. The body appears straight and the stance is proper, giving the car the kind of presence you'd expect from a classic Impala, refined, but unmistakably American. With no mention of major rust or structural issues beyond the single surface spot, it presents as a solid candidate for enjoyment as is or as a light project for those wanting to perfect an already strong foundation. Whether you're a collector, weekend cruiser, or someone seeking their first vintage ride, this '69 Impala checks the right boxes: desirable coupe body style, strong drivetrain, classic color, and timeless styling. At $18,000, it represents a fair entry point into the world of classic Chevys, especially when considering its clean appearance, solid mechanicals, and curb appeal. As the market for late-60s full-size coupes continues to gain appreciation, this example offers both driving enjoyment and potential for appreciation, all while capturing that unmistakable spirit of American road culture.
Number 15.
Offered at $10,000 in Pikeville, Kentucky, this 1966 Buick Skylark presents as a uniquely cool cruiser with an irresistible patina look and solid bones. Its character-filled exterior tells a story that many muscle-era cars can't replicate today, and it adds to the authentic charm of this mid-60s GM classic. Under the hood is the original factory 340 V8 engine, a relatively uncommon power plant that was only available in 1966, paired with factory air conditioning, making it an excellent candidate for those wanting a classic that blends originality, style, and comfort. The seller notes that the car is equipped with both power steering and power brakes, helping it cruise with ease whether on back roads or in town. Mechanically, the car has received some thoughtful updates to keep it reliable and enjoyable as a driver. These include a brand new harmonic balancer, flex plate, rear tires, dimmer switch, and headlight switch. These items indicate that attention has been paid to the car's core systems, ensuring it's not just a looker but also a road-ready ride. While it may not be restored or pristine, its mechanical integrity and drivability appear to be in good standing. The factory components like the AC and V8 engine give it an edge over more stripped-down classics, and it likely retains much of its original driving character from the 1960s. That said, the car does have some areas in need of attention, particularly in the sheet metal surrounding the front and rear windshields. These spots, which are clearly shown in the listing photos, are common trouble areas for GM A-body cars of this era due to their design and drainage. While these rust-prone zones will require some bodywork if the next owner wants to preserve or restore the car long-term, they don't appear to detract from the car's structural soundness or day-to-day drivability. Many enthusiasts would leave them alone to retain the car's lived-in aesthetic, while others might see it as an easy entry point for a light restoration project. In all, this 1966 Buick Skylark strikes a compelling balance between vintage charm, functional upgrades, and affordability. It's the kind of car that earns respect at cruise-ins and turns heads without needing a flawless paint job or trailer ride. With a rare one-year-only 340 V8, working factory AC, and desirable accessories like power steering and brakes, it delivers a lot of car for the money. Whether you're looking for a ratty daily driver, a platform for a mild resto, or simply a conversation starter with style, this Skylark is a worthy candidate. The seller is open to reasonable offers or trades, possibly toward a CJ7 Jeep or a hot rod pickup, making it an even more flexible opportunity for enthusiasts in the classic car scene.
Number 16.
Listed at $35,500 and located in Ada, Ohio, this 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu represents a muscular blend of vintage styling and serious street power. It's been fitted with a monstrous 502 cubic inch blueprint crate engine mated to a 4-speed manual transmission, transforming this Malibu into something far more potent than it was from the factory. The big block power plant is a bold choice for those who want tire-shredding torque and old-school muscle underfoot. The car also features power steering and power brakes, offering a measure of drivability and comfort despite the performance-oriented setup. It's an ideal setup for weekend cruises, local events, or spirited drives on open roads. Externally, the Chevelle maintains a clean and straight body with paint described as driver quality. While not a show-level finish, the paint still presents well enough for cruise-ins and casual car meets, and the car's overall appearance remains sharp and presentable. It rides on a classic set of 15-inch Kragar wheels, an iconic touch that reinforces its muscle car persona without overcomplicating the build. The stance and body lines maintain their vintage appeal, making it a great example of the Chevelle's legendary silhouette from the golden era of American performance cars. Inside, this 66 Malibu features working gauges and what appears to be a well-preserved or thoughtfully updated cabin. The vehicle also has air conditioning installed, though the system currently blows warm air and will need servicing if the next owner wants cold air during summer drives. It's not uncommon for modified classics like this to have minor accessory issues, but the bones of the system are there and could likely be revived with basic attention. Given the price point and the mechanical upgrades, it's clear this car has been built for driving and enjoying rather than sitting still in a collection. This Chevelle Malibu is not pitched as a trailer queen or concours restoration. It's a powerful, usable classic with real street presence and serious horsepower. The asking price reflects its engine swap and mechanical enhancements while still keeping it in range for enthusiasts wanting something turnkey and distinctive. Whether you're looking for a muscle car with massive power, an attention-getter for local shows, or a solid foundation for future upgrades, this 66 Malibu is a well-balanced blend of performance, style, and old-school appeal.
Number 17.
Offered at $23,900 and located in Lyndonville, New York, this 1968 Ford Torino GT convertible is a striking example of Ford's late 60s performance and style. Finished in a bold red with a new convertible top, this GT model has been treated to a substantial mechanical and cosmetic restoration, making it a true turnkey classic. Under the hood sits a rebuilt 351 Cleveland V8, a desirable and powerful upgrade, paired with a TCI valve body and a local floor-mounted shifter, ensuring smooth and responsive gear changes. Power is routed through a posy rear end with 3.89 gears, giving the car strong off-the-line acceleration and a muscle car attitude to match its aggressive stance. Mechanically, the car is fresh and ready to drive, thanks to a suite of recent upgrades. It sports a new carburetor, Sanderson headers for improved exhaust flow and tone, and an aluminum radiator to keep the big V8 cool under pressure. This Torino is built to be driven and enjoyed, not just parked. Whether you're carving through back roads or cruising with the top down on a sunny day, the drivetrain is built for reliable performance. New tires provide grip and comfort, while new bumpers front and rear enhance the car's clean, finished look. From the chassis to the drivetrain, the updates have been thoughtfully selected for both performance and reliability. Cosmetically, the car presents beautifully with a recent paint job that complements its lines and muscle-era proportions. The red exterior pairs well with the chrome and trim, offering a visual pop that's sure to draw attention at cruise nights or car shows. The new convertible top adds both practicality and appeal, making this Torino a pleasure to drive whether the weather calls for open-air motoring or a closed cabin. While details of the interior aren't fully provided, the overall presentation suggests that care has been given to both exterior and mechanical elements, likely extending to the cabin as well. To top it all off, this Torino GT comes with a Monte report, a highly valued factory documentation that verifies its original specs and authenticity. This adds credibility and historical context, particularly for collectors and Ford enthusiasts. The seller makes it clear that a lot of time and money has gone into this build, and it shows. If you're looking for a well-sorted, eye-catching convertible with muscle under the hood and real presence on the road, this 68 Torino GT offers tremendous value for the price.
Number 18.
Offered for $55,000 in Columbus, Ohio, this 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS is a show-stopping example of one of Chevy's most refined muscle coupes. Finished in the highly desirable triple black color combination, black exterior, black vinyl top, and black interior, this SS coupe exudes sophistication and muscle-era charm in equal measure. The seller notes it is loaded with options, which prominently includes factory air conditioning and bucket seats, adding to both the comfort and collectability of this already rare Monte Carlo SS. These models are prized for their blend of luxury and performance, and this one appears to be preserved or restored to a high standard. As an SS model, it should be equipped with a powerful 454 cubic inch V8, making it not just a luxury cruiser but also a serious performer. That engine, paired with an automatic transmission, makes for smooth but strong acceleration, ideal for both casual weekend drives and high-octane bursts of speed. While the ad doesn't go into mechanical details, the price point and description suggest this Monte Carlo is either a well-maintained survivor or a high-quality restoration. Being a 1970 model, the only year the SS 454 package was officially offered, it's among the rarest and most sought-after Monte Carlos ever produced. Inside, the bucket seats indicate a floor-shift console setup, likely with wood grain accents and all the period-correct trim you'd expect in a top-spec Monte Carlo. Given that this car is described as nice as they come, it's safe to assume that the interior matches the exterior in quality, with clean upholstery, functional gauges, and well-preserved trim. The black-on-black interior underscores the muscle luxury identity, creating a dramatic and cohesive look from top to bottom. This Monte Carlo SS is being sold with no trade offers considered, which suggests the seller is confident in its value and serious about a sale. With its rare triple black configuration, high level of factory options, and muscle car pedigree, this 1970 Monte Carlo SS stands as a prime example of Chevrolet's brief but bold foray into performance luxury coupes. For collectors or enthusiasts searching for a distinctive, investment-grade classic that delivers both comfort and presence, this one hits all the marks.
Number 19.
Listed at $35,000 in Boonville, North Carolina, this 1964 Ford Galaxie XL is a striking P-code car that combines rare factory equipment with tasteful upgrades and performance enhancements. At the heart of this full-size classic sits a completely rebuilt 1964 427 cubic inch V8, topped with H-code heads, a true powerhouse engine that defines Ford's golden-era muscle performance. The seller notes that the transmission, a rare 4-speed manual setup, has also been rebuilt and now shifts crisply via a Hurst shifter. Together, this drivetrain setup delivers the kind of raw, analog driving experience that muscle car purists chase. The clutch engagement and gear transitions are described as smooth and satisfying, making this Galaxie as much a driver's car as it is a collector's item. In addition to its strong mechanical bones, this Galaxie XL has been updated with power steering for easier handling and front disc brakes for improved stopping power. A power brake booster is located in the trunk, a unique but functional detail, suggesting the car has been modified for both performance and drivability. The rear end has been rebuilt to support the added power and torque, and stainless Flowmaster exhaust with air shocks has been installed in the rear, giving the car a more aggressive sound and a slightly elevated stance. Under the hood, the presentation is show quality, likely dressed with chrome, polished components, and clean wiring, while the underside of the car is said to be exceptionally clean, reinforcing the car's overall condition. The interior is described as nice for an XL, suggesting that it retains the correct trim and appointments, with a focus on comfort and sporty elegance. While the ad doesn't mention specific upholstery details, the Galaxie XL models typically featured bucket seats and a center console, which would match well with the 4-speed manual setup. This one seems to maintain an authentic feel while benefiting from subtle improvements. The exterior paint, while still good, is beginning to show its age, which may appeal to those who value a lightly patinated original look over a high-gloss restoration. The car also wears a rare set of original 427-style hubcaps, a detail that adds further authenticity and is noted as both difficult and expensive to source. All things considered, this Galaxie XL represents a powerful slice of Ford performance history in a refined and well-executed package. The seller emphasizes that you won't drive a better one for the price, and estimates a $100,000 build cost to replicate what's already been done to this car. It's a turnkey, show-ready cruiser with muscle car underpinnings and a solid platform that's equally at home on the road or in a display lineup. If you're seeking a big-body Ford with true vintage power and a rare 4-speed setup, this one deserves a close look.
Number 20.
Offered at just $2,000 in Canton, Ohio, this 1971 Plymouth Satellite 4-door Custom is a true barn find, a complete, numbers-matching example that has clearly been sitting for quite some time. Equipped with a 318 cubic inch V8 engine and a 3-speed automatic transmission, this Satellite was likely a dependable cruiser in its day and is now presented in as-found condition, with no attempts made yet to get it running. The seller makes it clear that the car does not run or drive and firmly warns against asking if it can be driven home. However, they do note that it ran very good when parked, suggesting some promise for those willing to invest in its revival. As a numbers-matching car, this Satellite retains its original drivetrain and major components, which is a good starting point for restoration enthusiasts or collectors looking for a complete Mopar project. That said, the sale comes with a significant caveat: there is no title. This can present challenges for registration or resale down the line, so any interested buyer should be prepared to navigate their local DMV's title recovery process or use the car for parts or off-road purposes. It is a four-door sedan, which makes it less desirable to muscle car purists, but it's still a stylish piece of early -70s Chrysler design, especially if restored or turned into a sleeper. The exterior retains its original wheels with small hubcaps, adding to its vintage authenticity. The listing states the car has no marker lights and doesn't elaborate much on the condition of the body or interior, but based on the barn find description and modest asking price, one should expect some degree of rust, neglect, and time-worn surfaces throughout. The completeness of the car is its biggest asset here. Everything appears to be present, which simplifies the restoration process for someone with mechanical skills and vision. For the right buyer, someone looking for a low-entry Mopar project or simply needing a complete donor car for a more desirable two-door build, this Satellite may be worth the trouble. The price reflects its condition and lack of documentation, but its originality and untouched state give it potential for the hands-on restorer who knows what they're doing. Thanks for joining us on this classic car journey. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and leave a comment with your top pick. Subscribe to Classic Car Corner and tap the bell icon for more great content. Catch you in the next video.